Hey, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. Out here by myself today, giving Patrick a well-deserved break after his hard work yesterday. I've got this raised ranch, garage, etc. We're doing gutters on this building. I'm starting in the back. I got my ladders all set up. Then we're washing. So this is the kind of project we like. We can make a little bit of mess with the gutters, and then we can just pick up and wash. So I'm gonna jump in the back here and get going on. All right, so this is an interesting spot. I got just enough room up here on this roof with the solar panels for me to work around. And of course, this gutter was brimming with water. We unplugged the drain over there, and we're gonna let the water weep out for a minute. We have a koi pond down there today. No koi in it though, no fish. It's just a little pond, so we'll be careful not to get anything in there. I wanna let this drain for another minute. You can see a lot of standing water in there. And then we're gonna hit it with the blower. I gotta figure out how I want to get to that other roof. I can't exactly hop over that panel. Can't do anything over here. I don't know. I gotta try to get up on that front roof over there. There's a porch in the way, so I don't know. I gotta figure that one out here in a minute. There we go. All blown out beautiful. There you go. Softball. That'll do it. So the gutters are done. I was actually able to stand under the ladder by the bush and push it and press it to get it to lift away from there. Then I lowered it down as far as it goes. I do have to get back up on that porch roof to power wash. Up on the siding there, you can't see it from here maybe. I'll show you when we get up there. But somebody egged the siding. This was pretty nasty. So I am gonna have to get up in there to apply some pressure, but I'm ready to wash, and here we go. Starting our day with about 37 gallons worth of shock, 6 gallons of soap, full buffer tank in the back, and we're gonna fire it up and get going. Sheen on, choke on. Here we go. It's a nice warm morning. There we go, one pull. So I'm over here soaping on the end. The rig's over there. I'm pulled all the way around the back to here. I'm gonna wash my way back to the rig. The nice thing about washing every day is that everything is all set up the same as it was yesterday. So everything that I could possibly need is still on the truck. I don't take anything off the truck. Once a tool or a piece of equipment goes on there, it stays. No thinking. I was downstreaming yesterday, I'm downstreaming today. So everything, proportional dials, everything. Didn't change anything. Pull hoses, start the machine. All right, we came up into the garage peak here. Got a nasty bee's nest right there. Husk remaining, I want to power that out. I got a bunch of moss sitting in there that I want to power out. And I came with a solution. I have my X-Jet with me, and I'm going to shoot this gutter out from the ladder. I went down there and cleared the drain on the end, so I should be able to push everything right through there. Wash that out real nice with the X-Jet. I'm saying a lot of the same stuff over and over in my videos. But you see, you S the hose through the top of the ladder like that. It puts the brakes on it. It binds it so it doesn't pull back off the roof on you. All right, I'm up here on the front porch roof, and it's that egg area I was telling you about. I'm about to soap that. I got lichen all over this drip edge in the top here. So sometimes you gotta get up on the roof whether you like it or not to do the job correctly. Otherwise, we're not too bad up here. These gutters are gonna come back beautiful too. House wash. Nearly instant on that. You see it transition. It's gonna turn brown. It's gonna be beautiful. All right, I like using the X-Jet as a rinsing tool. It's not the M5, it's got the barb. If you don't attach a hose to it, it doesn't draw anything. I'm on rinse mode. I like the adjustability of the fan and the high pressure. It's gonna rip this lichen right off of here for me without me carrying multiple tips. I don't do this real often, but I got a little iron staining here. I got some F9 in a spray bottle. I'll let that sit while I do some rinsing, and hopefully that comes right off of there. So yesterday and today, I've been running out of water in that tank. So I just took my inline filter off. I took my Hudson float valve off to see if there wasn't any debris in there. There's nothing in that thing. You can see it right there. I'm gonna put it back in the tank in a minute. And then I got an inline filter right there, which is right here. And this thing is filled with mud. And this must have happened to me within the last day or so, because I checked this thing just the other day too. So I've got this right here to flow some water into. I can rinse this out, rinse my screen out. This is why you have filters, guys. At least a couple filters. I got a filter going into the buffer tank, and I got a filter coming out of the buffer tank. So I'm imagining that I caught most of this. I'm going to check my other Banjo filter also later in the day. That thing's buried in there. I don't seem to be starving at the machine, but I am running the tank out. So that goes in there like that. That's all it is. Simple. And we come back up in here. And this goes right here. You can hear it go into the tank now. Inline filter. Oh yeah, I can hear the flow is different. And then I reach in the tank, you see my tank has got some sediment in it too. So it looks like I'll be emptying that out, trying to flush it out best I can, and maybe using a shop vac to clean up the mud. But anyway, if I reach up in here with this, up into the hole, I can reach over to that valve and get it done, but I need two hands, so I'm gonna let you go. We're a little over 30, roughly 31. I'd say that was about 4 or 5 gallons of shock on that house. Hopefully we got the water situation straightened out for now, and we're gonna find out on the next property. Drove off without showing you the iron staining's gone. Worked out beautifully. Just a little spray. Right, I'm all set up on the second job of the day. I got this big swinging cape here to do. I'm gonna put a ladder up on there so I can shoot the inside of that porch nice and easy when I get around front here. A couple high peaks. I got the truck set up over here. I pulled hoses all the way across the back, and I'm starting on the far end, wrap around. I'm gonna end in the front here. Then I'm gonna drag over, and I have all this fence to wash. I'm very likely gonna treat this once I get here and let it dwell the whole time that I'm washing, and see how it comes out. It's not too bad. I'm hoping to basically just shoot this hot and leave it sit for 15-20 minutes, and it will likely just disappear. Probably won't even have to hardly rinse it at all. I will give it a quick X-Jet rinse if needed, and we're gonna get things going. We're in rinse mode now. Flow Pro remote, as reliable as anything. Haven't had any issues with it at all. Every time I push the button, it works. Doing a little Davis tip rinsing over here, so I get some volume up in the peak there. You can see it's very overcast here today. It's very humid. It's around 80 degrees. And we do have rain coming. It is gonna rain. We're gonna see what we can get done today before we get rained out. All right, now I'm on the driveway side by the truck. Now I'm gonna M5 soap all of this fence. And then I'm gonna continue with my house wash. So this will have probably a good half-hour dwell time. We'll come back when we're done. See what it looks like. Hopefully only have to give it a good X-Jet rinse one time. Only doing one side of this fence here today. I talked to the guy about the drool. It's gonna go through to the other side. The clean streaking. And he's not concerned. They're selling this house. We want to get it looking fresh. It's a realtor friend of mine. I worked in the mortgage business for about 15 years before I got into this, so I have a lot of realtor relations. I don't market a lot to realtors, but they all know what I'm doing. And I've been getting a lot of calls. I say probably we did at least 10 or 15 jobs this year directly related to realtor referrals. Definitely a connection you want to make. Fence looks great. When you get up close, there's still a little left on the bottoms. I'm gonna go along with the X-Jet on fan and give everything a nice medium pressure rinse real quick. And we'll be done this project. Everything's done here. Hit the fence, wrap up, have some lunch, and look at the weather. All right, we definitely figured out our buffer tank problem. You can see the level is, let me see if my finger's gonna come into the video. There we are, right there. And that's about 75 gallons or so for me. So we'll keep it up, no problem. Now that we cleaned out the filter. Okay, also our SH level is right under the strap there. That's right about 25 gallons. So I've used about 11 on the day. So about 5.5 or so for this one. Roughly the same for the other one. And that's it for washing now today. Now we're gonna go do some gutter cleaning, weather permitting. All right, we're pulling out of this property. I just took care of a clog on a drain over there. It's one of my annual clients. And they had a clog, so I went and took care of that, no charge. It's part of our agreement. And they came out and watched the whole time and talked with me, and that's all great. So no video. So on to the next one. Now I'm up on the roof of a big old colonial house in a very prominent, prestigious area in town, right on the main green. A lot of activity here. And these gutters actually have old school gutter guards on them. These old nice wire mesh ones. I really like these. They work fantastic. Gutters are very clean aside from these little tendrils. So I brought Itchy up here. We're gonna sweep along and loosen those up one time and then blow it off with a leaf blower. And that's gonna be done. Found this cool sandwich shop. I sit down, have a half turkey sandwich and a Coke, do my paperwork, go to the bank, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.